Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra...
Van Nistelrooy, first in line. Oh, it's come off the bar!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Lewandowski is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Back off the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And so the captain steps up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Milan from one behind. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Openda is the third man to step forward. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Platini is the fourth man to step up. Big character, big moment, big save. Hazard is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
De Bruyne comes forward for the fifth of five. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Aviati obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And there it is, the decisive kick. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Grazie della collaborazione.
Yes, penaltinya yes. Nekat main penalti ya. Salah terus. Belanda ini kan. Kita cek Belanda. Belanda. Prancis ya. ¿Dónde está ahorita? Ah, perbola, bolas guys. Coba kita coba. Fans versus apa nih guys, ngelag lagi. Terus video ini belum ini. Skornya 1-1 ya. Oke. Oke. Oke, fans kita mau dibalik bisa nggak? Tidak bisa sih. Terus suruh gantiin dulu startnya. Aduh.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's picked it up out wide. That is good strength. Conte. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Pavard wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Platini. Now it's Thuram. Looking for a runner. And this is Dembele. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This looks promising. Now it's Olise. He's had a shot! Goal! France! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Platini. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's superb.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Conte. And here's Ribery. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Camavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good take in a good area. Flings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Olise. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Saliba with a definite foul there. Koundé. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ribery. And it's made its way to him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. An instinctive delivery. Oh, important interception. Nicely spread. Plays the return pass. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Camavinga, Barcola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And here's Dembele. Pavard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camara short-changes him with that pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Platini. Now who's going to be first to this? Camara. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Upamecano. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Pavard calmly anticipates. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out for a throw. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Platini. Good, strong midfield running here. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither pop shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here! And he's heaved it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini chasing after it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Olise receives it in a wide position. Shifted it to the flank. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcola. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ribéry. Terrier. To Camara. Could move up a gear here. They really do have to make something of this. Not the most convincing of passes. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.
Aduh. Expert. Wait, are you a cat? I'm not a cat, bro. I'm not a cat. And TFC.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Defending of the desperate variety. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. And now the breakaway. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a searching pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Olise in acres of space out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Tries to... Up he goes! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Barcola. Barcola goes on a charge down the left. That is good strength. Koundé wins the duel this time. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Goal! France! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Mbappe driving on and making good progress. Played out to the left flank. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Olise. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Koundé. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cherki, Conte, Koundé, Upamecano, Cherki. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Thuram. Ribéry! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the left. Closing in on goal. Thuram! kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. France have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. And this is Dembele. Oh, just skips past his man. Chance for a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's good defending, very good defending.
Temps
Ribéry.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Platini, ambitious ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ribéry, in towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Chers spectateurs, permettez-moi de vous signaler que des informations sur le trafic viennent de s'afficher sur l'écran géant.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Chers
Fortunes
spectateurs,
can
nous
turn
vous
either
souhaitons
way
la
from
bienvenue
this
pour ce
point.
match.
One path leads to where they all want to be,
Espagne.
or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Llorente. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! Goal! France! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Platini! Goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Koundé deals with that comfortably. Passes short and sharp. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's Iniesta. Ferran Torres. Dealt with nicely by the defence. David Villa. Llorente. Now it's Isco. Now it's Villa. Great ball and tries a shot! It's in! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Big header! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Villa, spread it left. Nice looking ball. Platini looking to run onto it. He is through here! And he was alert to it. Pepelu. Oh, good looking ball. And it's Pepelu. That's a good ball out wide. And the return pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Over to the left. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Terrier, and he was quick to react. Ferran Torres. Now Pepelu. David Villa. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's picked his way through.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Platini. Now it's Ribery. He can run onto that. He's got away. A lot of space. There's the shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up. How do you look back on that goal?
I loved it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Black, 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 black. Hi, hot red Afel. Hello, bro. Ulangi yang yang tadi ini mah.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Oh, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club
Camavinga! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Ribery. Fernando Torres. Pedri. And Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Iniesta. And he's on his way! Pavard makes the interception. Now it's Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Torres. Dani Olmo carries the ball down the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Platini! Goal! France! And France are in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tellier tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the counter is on. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri. And here's Ribéry. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lenormand. Dani Olmo. Fernando Torres. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Dani Olmo goes steaming forward. And this is Torres. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tellier, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Dani Olmo. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Look at the space here. Rodri. Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dani Olmo.
Additionnel.
Yamal.
1 minute.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. Terrier. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Yamal running with the ball. Yamal, this is promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Terrier, always onto this. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Pedri. He's being urged to shoot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And it's Koundé. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Iniesta. Mignon claims comfortably. Now it's Torres. Time and again they are repelled. We expected better, and so did he. Foot in. Platini. Terrier. Decent progress down the left. It's a promising position. Produces a cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Yamal, in with the challenge. Now it's Platini. That has been slung wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dani Olmo tries to clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Rodri. Fernando Torres. And it's Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. Platini. He could be in here. And the shot! This time, surely! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Platini clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camera. Terrier. Platini. Iniesta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Good driving run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal looking to play him in. A lot of space ahead of him. And this is Torres. Yamal. That's the keeper's ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's searching through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Iniesta. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. 1 minute to add according to the board. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won.
Ngobrol doang ya. Butuh pemain squad Prancis, guys. Butuh tim squad Prancis. Mulut Jatim.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make... Takes a shot! Goal, England! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Tries to pass it, and the finish! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things and...
Oh, shooting chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Rice simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Camavinga, can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ribery. Mbappe, and he shoots! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. Header! He can get that clear. England are looking to go forward now. Back into the middle, played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's tried one! Oh no, this does not look good. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Platini. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Saliba cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. And that was very necessary. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Long ball looking to counter. Terrier is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ooh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. And it's Camavinga. Foden. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Tomori getting this one clear. Played into space. Now it's Eze. Now it's come to nothing. Camera. And it's Ribéry. Mbappe is onto this. Ribéry. And Ribéry!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns and goes back. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Threads one in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ribéry. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Crossed in once more. Terrier looking to play it in. Big chance! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
France take the lead.
Look, he's the one
He's having a go! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! They they've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And the shot! France have the chance to go the other way. Lovely, now then. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great ball if he can get there. So much time and space here. Saliba with a fine tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And a chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Camavinga. Ribéry looking to penetrate opposition lines. France have got it back and they'll have another go. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Terrier. Platini.
Well played and well cleared.
Looking for a runner. Now it's Foden. Saliba. France looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Now it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Foden deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thinks about the shot. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Platini. Rice could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. And it's Camavinga. And the shot! Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Can he finish? Keeper's got his work done.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 2 then. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ribéry. Camavinga. Ribéry. Terrier. Ribéry. Now it's Platini. Gets his head on it! Now, how often do you see that? And it's Camavinga. Ribéry. He's looking wide. Camavinga does well to get it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Il y aura
Shifted to
4
the flank.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Eze. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Colwell. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. It's Barnes. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well played. And that will be the final act. France can celebrate now. They have exactly...
Don't forget to subscribe ya guys ya. Jangan lupa subscribe. Ada ketemu sendiri. Dia ada diskusi ada eksperimen. Orang baiknya di dia eksperimen.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everyone, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
Old
pitch are
Trafford.
raring to go
Manchester
any minute
United
now.
against Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out? Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It could be in here. Takes a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency. Decent chance! He can get that clear. And it's Rodri. Takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Batistuta. Played back in. Now it's Beckham. And it's played into the middle. Corner then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back into the middle. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Batistuta. David Villa. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and another try! Against the crossbar. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And he's been shifted off it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Pretty robust
He's
defending.
through here. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And it's Reinders. And this is Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Batistuta. Reinders. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Looking to play him in. Reinders stands tall and stands strong. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Batistuta tries to clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Reinders. Oh, well played. Palmer. Rodri. Cannavaro. Belletti. 5 minutes till the break. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Palmer. Milan looking to pass their way through. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Batistuta. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Batistuta, and Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he shoots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. De Bruyne. Now it's Gullit. Azar. Reinders. David Villa. Beckham. Azar. Robertson. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shapes to shoot! Great effort, but no way through. Palmer. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Platini. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Palmer. AC Milan could counter here. He's found a way past. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
71,550.
Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Cannavaro. Great ball if he can get there. And that has been clubbed away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Reinders. Azar. Reinders. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Platini picks it up out wide. And here's Gullit. Now it's Platini. And this is Gullit. And this is Gullit. Azar has found the net here, of course. Beckham. No, that's been intercepted. Gullit. Rijkaard. Robertson. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a great pick out. Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Azar. David Villa has created one goal already. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Manchester United.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Gabriel Batistuta! Gabriel Batistuta! Substitution for Manchester United. Number
We have got
9,
changes here from both
Hazard.
sides, in fact.
Number 7,
Manchester United
Reinders.
go into the lead.
Coming on the field.
Yeah, all their effort pays
Number
off in the end. It just
23,
took that extra bit of
Pedri.
dynamism to
Number
get them the goal they
18,
craved.
Jolinton.
He's had a shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Substitution in
Mind you,
progress.
you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And this is Batistuta. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming. Jolinton.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, easy pickings there. Park Ji-sung. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Torres. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, it's Batistuta. And he's in on goal. De Bruyne. That's Park Ji-sung. And the counter is on. Park Ji-sung looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pedri. And here's Platini. And we're done. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement.
Latar belakangnya lemah guys. Menit.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads.
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's the chance to counter. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. In cuts a mighty effort! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Hullet short changes him with that pass. Beckham, Matheus Cunha. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on it's Bale! Oh, he's hit the bar! De Bruyne. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. Cannavaro making good progress on the right-hand side. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? He rises! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he cuts out the supply. Raúl is onto it in a flash. That's a little off target. Beckham. Cannavaro cuts it out. Bale. Platini. Played back in. Played out wide. Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching passes played there. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Platini. Palmer. There's the header! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nakata. And Jordi Alba. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries to dink it through. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rodri in with the challenge. Baresi. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Baresi. 2 minutes has been indicated.
Here's Rodri. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Gullit. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Now it's Matheus Cunha. Palmer. Now it's Gullit. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opponent... Real chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Cunha. Dumfries. That's an excellent interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out towards the flank. He's found the way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just...
Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Gullit is flaring after that one. Beckham. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Matheus Cunha. Beckham could try cutting it. He gets big! Oh, crossbar! Cannavaro gets it clear. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't.
Tries a shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Beckham. And they're quick to get it back. A droll. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nakata. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is big chance! And it's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Raul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Dumfries looking to run onto it. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision, good ball, good take. Referee has just said play on. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that will be it. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could.
Successful tahu. Ini nggak kali ya. Oke guys, kita aja mau off dulu. Macam mana?